my goodness. I just watched it, like literally right before this. I just watched it. That's why my energy is about to be so high, y'all. So let's get right into it. Okay, so you know, from the beginning I thought they were only going to sign 3 artists because it's The Dream, Lenny S, Rick Ross, and they made it seem like they're going to sign 3 artists. So we have the final 8. It's the final 8, y'all. Haitian Mufasa. I was about to cry when they were talking to Haitian Mufasa because, first of all, Rick Ross, he be talking like a wise old man. Like, sometimes you really gotta listen to him to see what he's about to say next. Like, can you just spit it out? And matter of fact, when all the moguls were like debriefing the artists and letting them know whether they were signed or whether they weren't signed, it was like, oh my goodness, can y'all get on with it? Because their lives are on the line and y'all about to give me higher blood pressure right now because I'm like nervous for the artist. I'm sitting in the chair, I'm rocking back and forth, I'm like holding my head like what's about to happen. I was literally like watching like this, like high blood pressure on the rise. So Haitian Mufasa, I thought he was not about to get signed because of the way they were talking to him. And Rick Ross, I have to reenact it. I'm sorry because, you know, maybe I gave you the impression that you were going to get signed. Do you think the game owes you anything? Do you think I owe you anything? Yo, after that, I thought this man was not going to get signed. I thought he was about to be on the boat back to Haiti. It's a joke, y'all. It's a joke. But I thought he was about to be back to Haiti or wherever he's living right now. And I thought he was not going to get signed. And, yo, they really know how to keep a straight face because I would be laughing. If I was sitting next to Rick Ross, I'll be laughing. But they were so serious, like, they were so serious. And finally, Rick Ross was like, that's why I want to welcome you to MMG. What? So, Haitian Mufasa, I'm going to be looking out for you in the next year or two because that song, I'm about to break the bank. Hey! Makes me want to break the bank, even though I probably can't, remember? Because I only got $5 in my pocket. Okay, so anyway, yeah, Haitian Mufasa is signed under Rick Ross, and I think he has a whole contract deal. So he good. The other person who signed under Rick Ross is Tay. Y'all, listen. When Tay went up on stage and was singing, I was like, okay, it's gonna be another like vibe change. You know how we get from hype music. You know how we change it, and now we go to slow R&B. So I was kind of worried for him. I was like, what if the people aren't feeling it? The girls, the ladies, they was feeling it. Listen, honey, they was feeling it a little bit too. Listen, honey, they was feeling it a little bit too much. Too much. I saw something fly on stage. Panties. Clearly these ain't panties, but we're not going there, okay? Panties flew on stage. I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, I knew what it was, but that can't be what it is because you usually see that happen in the movies. Like, I've never seen that happen in real life. How did she maneuver and take that off, or did she just have an extra pair in her bag? Anyway, that wasn't the first pair of panties to fly on the stage. Like, faux drawers flew up on that stage. 4 panties. Whoa. So we knew that he was getting it because he waved it and he made sure the moguls saw it, and then he thanked him for the panties afterwards. But he got signed. Thought he was going to be under The Dream because The Dream seems like he's going to be an R&B type of label. And he was like, I'm not signing you. I was like, damn. But then Rick Ross signed him. And it makes sense because he's going to be the only male R&B singer. He's going to stand out. They're really going to push him. You know, that's good. Just Britney. So she performed, you know, very sexual, very sensual, very sexy, and yeah. She performed, and then, you know, they come back for their debrief, I guess we can call it that, to figure out who gets signed, who doesn't get signed. So I was thinking she wasn't about to get signed because Rick Ross already got 3 artists on his label. Like, does that mean everybody get 3 artists on their label? I thought y'all were just supposed to sign 1 person. So JB has a single deal, which means she only has 1 chance to drop 1 single. They're going to see how that goes and then determine the next. So, I mean, you can look at it as a good thing or a bad thing, but she got that. Cozy with the curls, that is who else got signed under MMG Rick Ross. So he also has a single deal, which I'm actually surprised about. Like, why does he have a single deal? Do y'all see his performance? Do you see how great he is on stage? Like, he has such a stage presence. He is good. He did a backflip on stage. Was performing through the audience. Like, he's good. He's ready to go. Anyway, I stand by you. I don't doubt you. I know you're going to make it. I'm going to be looking for you in a year or 2, Cozy with the Curls, because that song, I don't know what he was saying, but I was like, hey, 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 yes. Lenny S, did he even sign anybody? Like, Rick Ross was just taking all the artists. I'm like, you already took more than what I thought the minimum amount was going to be. Marcellus has a double contract. Good for him. And another thing that I thought was so beautiful, we saw the emotional side of everybody. Like, it's like everybody won except Lena and Ren, no shade. But everybody won. I mean, Lena, she got their contact information. Ren, I don't know what he got. But it's like everybody won. Everybody got a piece of everything. We saw them crying, like blessings upon blessings upon blessings. I feel like my most emotional state watching it was Bria, because she was crying. Like, she gets moved to Atlanta. Like, yo, that is so amazing. It's like I could feel her. From the very beginning, I was like, it's got to be 3 who that's got to be signed. And in my mind, I was thinking it's going to be Bria, because did y'all see the Dream was crying? The Dream has been so mean this whole show. And like, let's not say mean, let's say strict. He's just been so strict. Then when Bria gets up on stage, it's a total different mood, I must say. I was kind of like cringing for her, even though she has talent. I know she has talent. She has a great voice, but I'm always worried, like, when people are doing those hype songs and you come up with R&B. But listen, the audience was feeling her. They was waving their hands. The Dream was in the corner crying. Next thing you know, he had to excuse himself. I thought he went to the bathroom, but he went on stage to hug Bria. That's when I knew that girl was signed. But from the beginning, I kind of knew that the Dream was going to sign her anyway, because he was working diligently with her, writing songs for her. It was so beautiful. She got signed. And I know this happened at the end, but I'm just so excited. So we're going to go to Bria at the end. When the Dream, he let her hold his award. Homegirl was crying. She's coming down to Atlanta, or up, because you know she's from Houston, or diagonal. Anyway, she's going up to Atlanta. She's going to have her own car. Wow, blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. Like, I'm so happy for her. I can't wait to see her when she does, because she was giving me Whitney Houston feels and Whitney Houston vibes. And last thing I'm gonna say about her is I checked her YouTube page, because I was searching. I'm always trying to search, like, do these people have YouTube? Do they have Instagram or something? The girl can blow. Lena, her stage performance was so awkward, and I'm not even trying to down her or anything, but y'all, did y'all see the audience? As soon as she got on stage, and she wasn't even first, she was like 3rd or 2nd, and as soon as she got on stage, the audience was like, those weren't even their faces, but some people were like sipping on their drink. People were scratching their head, looking the other way. Even the moguls were like, and she didn't get signed. And the way they told it to her was so nice. like, it was unexpected. They were saying, you know, you give us 85%, and I feel like once you get to that 90 and 100%, you're going to be great, and that's the reason why we're not signing you today. Like, it was just smooth, like, oh, when you get a shot and the doctor doesn't even warn you, they just take the shot. My doctor doesn't warn me. So yeah, she didn't make it, which kind of sucked. Then she went back to everybody else. I think she was the first to get the news. Then Ren did not make it. Ren was on stage. Did y'all see his performance? Ren! What happened? He was rapping, then he stopped, and they took us to commercial. I was like, no. I was able to fast forward through the commercial and back to the show, because what y'all ain't gonna do is keep me in suspense. So I went forward and saw that he paused. I thought it was gonna be like, he killed it after his pause. After his pause, he started singing. Now, when did this man start singing? Like, what? He started singing. I'm like, I was confused. He gets off the stage. We move on to the next day. He's not signed. And what? I'm being honest here, y'all. Don't beat me up for being honest, but what would you expect after that performance? I just don't know what to say, but he did work hard. Let's not take it from him. He did work hard. He's a good rapper. He's a battle rapper. And the thing that the moguls were talking about is that he's a battle rapper. He needs to make hits. Same thing they told to my man's Nilly. Then they sent him home. Anyway, now they sent Ren home. I mean, the show's over. They didn't send anybody home. They just ended the show. Honestly, like, this is it, y'all. The show is over. The season is over. Who knows if they're going to have another season, because, like, Lorianne Gibson, to sidetrack, remember when she did that thing, Born to Dance? And it was only one season and that was it. Who knows? Maybe Sign is like that. And even Chasing Destiny with Kelly Rowland and Frank Gatson, it was just one season, so maybe that's it. But don't know when I'm going to see y'all next time. This is it. Tell me what you thought. Do you feel sad that Lena and Ren did not get signed? Were those your favorites? Did you wish that someone else got signed to something else? This is it, y'all. Like, it's over. Okay, I'll stop lingering. So, you know, subscribe to me. Follow me. Make some comments. We're going to get down in the DMs. Or just down in the comments. So, peace, love, blessings, and go out there and chase your dreams, y'all, because life is short. But yeah, see ya. We all supposed to be one.